So there's been a lot of negativity in WoW, like forever. So with that in mind, I want to issue a request to everyone listening. Next time you're in a pug, like if it's a raid, a dungeon, or even if you're just in LFR, which I guess technically isn't a pug, but whatever, when you're playing with randoms, say something encouraging to somebody. You know? Something nice. Let's just make WoW just that much more friendly of a game. Yeah? Yeah, let's do it.
Thralls! Balls! They're everywhere!
Thralls Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Bentolis, Gershom, and Woolly. What's up, swingers from the grizzly lands of Wisconsin? Welcome to Thralls Balls, episode 55. I'm Woolly, and
I'm Gershom. What's up, y'all? Let's make WoW friendlier. I'm fucking do it. Let's do it. Yeah. What's up, Woolly? How you doing, bud?
I'm doing pretty all right. For everybody listening, Bent was unable to make it today. He may be showing up partway through the episode. He may not. We're unsure. It's all a little up in the air at the moment. But we will persevere and carry on. Wayward Son, fucking Sam and Dean.
I love it.
Fucking the demon trap in the trunk. Oh my god, this is going wonderfully. Anyway, on today's show, we are going to find out what is in the mixed drink of the week, and we're gonna go over some news. And I fucked up the notes. I put draft the best places in Warcraft to live, but we already did that. This week we're actually drafting restaurants that exist in the real world that we would like to see referenced in WoW, and how we would do that.
The living thing was the question of the week. So we sort of mishmashed, remember?
Yeah,
we didn't record for a couple weeks. Yeah, so the question of the week this week is... Yeah, the question of the week this week was where people wanted to live in WoW. Right. And then we're going to draft the restaurants. Sweet.
Yeah, you sorted out the strings that I knotted up. Yeah, what have we been up to in WoW? How about you?
Me? So this was fun. So with all the faded raiding and stuff, you guys know I hate raiding. I don't like to raid. And I was able to confirm that I do not like raiding, but I did go and I saw Daddy D. I saw the D, you know? That's a hard fight. So my horde I know, right? So my horde guild, I jumped in on the second night of a normal clear, and all I got down was Stone Legion generals and Daddy D himself. And wow, that fight I cannot imagine doing that like over and over and over again. It's horrendous. It's horrifying. It's like you're jumping between the mirrors and you're killing like phylacteries or weird things. And then this is AoE, and hunters are important because they're like on platform. It was mind blowing. We were in there. I got through it. I got a ring. Fucking hated it. I don't like raiding. We sat there talking shit more than we raided, and it was a process. And then because I got 2 bosses down in a faded raid, I got some gloves. So I got gloves and a ring for Gershom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then other than that, I accidentally did a heroic Tazavesh. I was trying to get in a mythic for the weekly, which I did not complete the weekly because of work, and I'm back at work now. It's whatever. It's a process.
It's only Sunday. There's still time.
I know there is, right? Well, we'll see. But I accidentally queued for a heroic Tazavesh, and then right before Solea's Gambit, everybody quit. I guess they got the gear they wanted, or something happened, but like all of a sudden I was in the dungeon by myself. Which is how I know I didn't get kicked, because it was like me and one other dude, and we're like, what happened? And he was like, or they were like, everybody just quit. And I'm like, That's weird. So I didn't get an achievement. I didn't get anything out of that, but it was fun. Tazafesh is weird. The band thing was fucked up. I got the guitar and I was just playing the guitar just randomly. I just kept hitting the guitar button. I was doing it wrong in the worst way. But what else did I do? I think that was it. I've been back at the real job, full time. So I haven't logged into WoW for like 4 days. Oh, and I just logged in right now to make a female Worgen druid named Catastrophe. She's transgender, and I'll never play her, but I like the name. So there you go.
Well,
that's it. That's my week in WoW. That's it. What's up with you, bud?
I thought I saw you on a high mountain Tauren a little bit ago. Was that actually you, or was that one of your kids?
No. I was playing my Tauren, so I was got my wings as well. I got him from 25 to like 33. So I was desperate to get flying. I'm just working on that heritage armor, but like honestly, between work and stuff, I just haven't been playing a lot. But I did play
hear that.
him. I've been playing him a little bit. So he's 33 now, which is pathetic. In 2 weeks, he's gone from 25 to 33. That's just how busy I've been. And it's back to school season too. It's like the end of summer. Like we've been having sleepovers at my house. I've been having a whole bunch of nonsense going on over here. So all, IRL related, nothing too crazy, but just getting ready to get the kiddos back to school, and I'm getting back into work, and we're just doing the damn thing. So Woolly, what did you do?
Well, I mean, also the older I get, the harder it is I'm noticing the harder it is to find time to play this game. And honestly, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my job, but it has been leaving me very, very tired because we are short-staffed. We're all having to do a little extra, but we got a new person starting, so maybe I'll be less tired. And the reason I'm pointing that out is because my dumbass slept right through fucking Sanctum on Thursday, so I didn't raid. And they got all the way through it, faded on normal. So, that kind of sucks that I missed that. But
I was actually a little annoyed with Bent that he always said like, oh, if you want to come get carried and da-da-da. And then like, I was like, you didn't text me. Like you could have, I don't know. That's a different story. I feel like he could have sent me a text like, you want to get a carry? They probably could have carried me through, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it honestly, I don't know how Sanctum went because I wasn't there, but Nathria went like butter. We just like, it was like lubing up a slip and slide with butter and being a French fry and just like being a buttery French fry on a slip and slide in the butt. Anyway, Nathria went down easy. So I also had been leveling Mamusa, my High Mountain Tauren Druid, because I wanted the Heritage Armor, and I got the Heritage Armor, and I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed because I had completely forgotten that when the High Mountain Tauren were added to the game as a playable race, that was before they were doing more experimenting with back pieces. So the totems on the back of the High Mountain Tauren are connected to the chest, not the back. So when I put my my staff up there, like if I'm playing balance, it's still just sticking there, poking out between the totems instead of just disappearing. And that is just heartbreaking. Like if I played him as feral, it'd be different because I could just, daggers, it's fine. Artifact from Legion. But no. I have to have this thing stuck between the totems like a dick between wooden titties.
Wow, that was amazing description. I gotta say, I don't ever wear capes. Actually, so Got My Wings was wearing his cape for a while, and then it just got on my nerves. Like watching him run, it already gets on my nerves how slow he runs with his big old feet. I'm glad I got flying now, but like that cape just flapping just always kind of bugged me. So I think on all my characters, they don't really wear back pieces unless they're cool, unless they're like the Murloc backpack or something weird like that, or like wings. I'm really looking forward to the Dragonflight wings, like the set that you get for buying the, what is it, like the epic one? Have you bought the expansion yet? I have not.
I have bought the expansion. I have not bought the pre-purchase one that has those wings in it. From what I hear, they don't have any animations. Like, they just sit there kind of
Yeah,
stiff.
that's what I heard
And that's
too.
disappointing.
We'll see. I may buy it anyways. They're pretty cool for Mog. We'll see. We'll see, right? I haven't even bought it yet, so I don't know.
They basically do what I had hoped the Sinstone back piece from the Venthyr would do. Just sit there, except it bounces around like a son of a bitch. I don't know what's up with that.
Stone is weird. It kind of follows your movement around, and it's odd. It's actually almost a little more like motion sickness inducing if you're prone to that sort of thing. I turned off I have the Sinstones, but I don't wear them.
Yeah. Let's see what else. I have been continuing to go back to do old content to try to farm up a complete set of what I want to do in the Mage Tower with my Warlock, and at this point now I am in need of a specific trinket, which comes from Kazak, the world boss in fucking Draenor, which I didn't get killing him this week, which blows, because I gotta wait a fucking again. I need 2 rings from goddamn Mechagon, and God, it's so tedious. There's this boss in Mechagon that's like, it's got this, like, there's this mechanical garden thing, and he runs around, and there's lasers and saw blades and in a garden, and you gotta, like, you know, shove him up his own butt or something, and he drops the rings I need, and I haven't gotten them yet, and that sucks. I've also...
So you gotta go up into his butt and then into his butt again and get the rings with some saw blades?
It's really oily in there. It's incredibly oily.
It sounds terrifying. I'm sorry.
So I've also, not to keep yammering on, but I have been leveling off and on both that Zandalari Paladin that I talked about before. What was his name? Oh, Zip Thud. And I also made a little Volpera Shaman, leveling both of these for the Heritage Armor. And the Volpera Shaman I named Jadada instead of Jamama, because Jamama was taken. So it's Jadada, or Jadada, J-A-Dada. And, you know, they're cruising along a little bit. It's going to take a while. It's a bit of a back burner project. And I'm sitting here realizing I'm complaining about not having enough time to play the game, and then I'm listing all these things I've been doing while playing the game.
Well, at least you didn't, you couldn't get Jamonkey. Shout out to Jamonkey.
Honestly,
where did everybody go?
that will live in info. Okay, so for those who don't know, when I was still raiding with Unomas, we were doing Sepulcher, and Jamonkey, who by the way is tons of fun, had tabbed out to look at something on Amazon or something, and while she was tabbed out, the raid had decided to go to a different boss because what is that boss?
They had like a skip. They had like the Kel'Thuzad skip or something, right?
Nope. They decided to go do a different boss because we were having trouble with this one, and she didn't realize. And when she tabbed back in, she was like, "Wait, where the fuck did everybody go?" And she said that
that picture in Discord of
and
the
it's just her
screenshot of her
green
map
dot.
with just her, like her little dot in the map all by
So
herself.
funny.
And she was like, "Where'd everyone go?" Shout out to Jamonkey and Soli, her husband Soli.
Yeah.
They're good. They're good people.
But honestly, I probably could steal her name on Thrall because why would anyone have it? Also, what would I get out of stealing it?
I used to say her name Jamonkey because that's how she spells it, and
Right.
then everyone said it Jamonkey. So I guess that's how she wanted to say it was just Jamonkey.
Yeah, I had that same thought. So that is all that we have been up to. We actually got an email. You want to hear the email?
I do want to hear the email.
Let's listen to the email.
am restless.
Teabag time.
All right, so it's not really a review, but since we got it in the email and I love any excuse to play that bumper, we're going to read it here. So, we had once upon a time drafted the most annoying places to be stranded with no mount, no hearthstone, basically no way to get in and out of where you're going easily. And this email is basically a quick thought about what their response to that would be. So this comes to us from a person I will call Ted, and Ted says, old question, having no gold / hearth / etc. right outside the dungeon portal of BRD. Have to run on foot all the way up and out of the mountain, and you can't just auto run AFK like you could to get out of the middle of the deep run tram, which was my first thought. And holy shit, that run is the oof heard round the world. And you are exactly right, it is way worse than the deep run tram, because the tram, you can just AFK and auto run. This, you have to pay attention, or your ass is gonna get stuck on a wall or end up in the goddamn lava. You know, fisting Ragnaros.
That whole area, like the Blackrock depths and and the layer of the dragon layer, all that shit is still kind of hard to navigate to this day. Like I was going to BRD for something, for like a pet that sold for like a bunch of gold or something. Like I go back there every now and then, and I'm like, I know my way around now, and thank God for flying. But like I remember in Classic, you used to have to like walk across the chains to get to like Molten Core. That whole thing is a shit show. So yeah, Ted, thank you for your answer. That is amazing.
And you had to go all the way through the dungeon to get to the MC entrance because it was in the dungeon. There was none of that that NPC teleporting you there. No, sir.
No, no. Actually, my guild way back in the day in Classic, we used to wipe on those 2 fucking stone giants that were right in the front. Like that shit, like you couldn't even get in there. It was so hard. We would be lucky if we made it to the lava dog. But it's so hard. There's so much trash in that raid. Like I go back and I'm like, what were we doing? It was so difficult. It was so hard. Like we were wiping constantly in that place.
And so much of it pats back and forth.
Yeah, and now like I've done it like 10 million times for like Hydraxan Waterlords rep or whatever. Like I got my 100 reps a long time ago, but it's just like we used to do this as a group. It took 40 of us and we were wiping on the fucking lava giants. Like, oh my God, it was a nightmare. Good times, good times.
Yeah, so thank you for your email, Ted, and for unlocking that core memory for that molten core memory for so many people.
I was gonna say, oh my God, you made the joke before I could make it.
Hey.
The core memory. Yep.
So if any of you have a thought you'd like to share with us, you can go ahead and email us. Yeah, I'm sticking by it. Email us to thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You could also send it on Twitter @thrallsballspod, or if you want to get really squirrely, say it in Discord, and go to thrallsballs.com, and it'll just shoop de whoop you right into the server.
Get squirrely, y'all. Let's get squirrely.
Get squirrely. All right, let's move on to the mixed drink of the week. It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah! I gotta be honest, listening to all the doing the show without hearing the background music playing for the first time in a very long time is kind of disorienting. We're having some technical issues, so I decided I was just gonna edit it in post, but damn. So the mixed drink of the week this week was gonna be Bent, but with all the tipsy-turvy, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff going on, I decided to pop ahead onto my turn. So instead, Bent had claim over Strathholm, so he can do that whenever we get to it. But I am doing a shot based on the Dragonflight city Valdrakken. Now, Before we get to Gershom's guess of what's in it, I want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week, or any alcohol for that matter, if you're of legal age or legal whatever to do so. We're also not responsible for anything stupid that happens to you as a result of your own shit. So with this series, we've been focusing on different cities in the Warcraft universe, and we have wound through quite a lot of them. We have a few left, and I have Valdrakken. It's the city of the dragons. It's located in the Dragon Isles. Gershom, what do you think is in the Valdrakken shot? And just a hint, it's pretty simple.
Valdrakken. Wow. I don't know. I was thinking gin at first because of like green dragons. I've been focused on green dragons a bit. Wow. I fucked this up. This was last minute though. Okay.
You want a hint?
Yeah, I want a hint.
Okay, so the city itself, if you haven't been able to watch like an exploration video, is
I have not.
surprisingly golden. There's a lot of gold stuff for like.
So it's gold. So it's Goldschlager.
It's not Goldschlager, but the shot itself is reflective of that.
Why don't you go ahead and just give it to me straight up?
All right.
I know. I suck. I'm sorry.
You
Sorry,
don't
Swingers.
suck. Be nice to yourself. God damn it. That was meant to be funny. So it is very simple. It is half a shot of I mean, come on, Fireball. It's a cop out, I know, but fire, dragons, okay. Half the shot is Fireball. Half the shot is actually, this is a little bit different from normal. It's Travis Hassy Apple Pie Liqueur. So we've got Fireball mixed with Apple Pie Liqueur. It's a cinnamon apple pie.
Really good. That sounds really good.
So I've had it sitting in front of me here for a little bit. So over the lips, through the gums, look out, asshole.
Watch out, asshole. Here comes some apple pie.
Oh my
nice.
God, that is awesome. That was good.
Yeah, that sounds good. You slammed that glass down, boy.
Well, I also have a glass desk, so even if I set it down gently, it would have, Oh, damn, that was good. Highly recommend.
It sounded good. Good job, Willie.
So, half Fireball, half Apple Pie Liqueur. Fucking delicious.
You're not going anywhere, are you?
Nope.
Are your cats behaving? Everything's good?
They will behave, or I will make them behave. And my wonderful fiance Shailene has gone to the fair, and so I am by myself at the house for the rest of the night. Totally not the best point in the show to do it, but huge congratulations to Aaron and Cubby Bub, friends of the show. They were guests on an episode. They got married yesterday when we record. I think they did, right? Today's Sunday. They got married Saturday.
Yesterday.
So that enormous congratulations to them. So happy for them. Yeah. So chances are they're hungover today, or Slide and Immune are also hungover. I don't know. There
were some pictures trickling down in the Discord. I don't think it was in our Discord so much as it was in the Do Not Relent Discord. Yeah, but there were some cute pictures. I was demanding. I was like, "Hey, where's the pictures? I'm like kind of half of a real life friend. Y'all been to my house? Send me pictures." And so slowly they started coming down. But so happy for Aaron and Kate, and we've had them as hosts. I think Aaron's been on this show 3 or 4 times by now. Cubby Bub has been on once or twice. So big old shout out to them. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Last Name.
You made the joke. This time you made the joke before I could make the joke.
For once. I know I beat you to it.
You did.
Sorry.
So Okay. I think it's very fitting that occurred to us. It sounded like it said at the same time because I heard you go, oh, because the fucking mixed drink of the week, the bumper has some, I forget who is what sound in there, but that bumper came from an episode that the boys from DNR were on. So I think Aaron's in there.
Episode 5, Undead Cloacas.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not a word. Cloacas
right.
is not a word.
We have
It's
since learned
what
it
is
is
it?
cloacae.
Cloacae. All right. This is too good.
So, that was the mixed drink of the week. Next week, we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here. It'll either be Bent with Strathome or Gershom with, I don't expect you to have one because it was
I have
last
one.
minute.
I
Oh,
want
okay.
it.
What are you taking?
I've been ready. I'm grabbing Legion Dalaran this time.
Ooh.
Yeah, I grabbed both the Dalarans. Oh, that's what she said. Don't grab my Dalarans like that.
I was looking at our spreadsheet that has the cities that we're using on it, and I gotta wonder if there's any we could just cut that seem like they're not interesting.
Well, you mixed
know.
the shrine, right? From
Yeah.
Pandaria.
Yeah. For anyone who's been waiting for the Pandaria Shrine City shot, the shrines are basically the exact same fucking building. So we were originally going to do one Horde, one Alliance, but I mixed them down into one. It doesn't need to be Horde and Alliance themed. It's just the shrine in Pandaria.
It's the very same. Like, actually, since I've been playing Noto a little bit, and I go there to like the Alliance one, it's like one is like Shrine of 7 Stars and one is Shrine of like 2 Moons or something, and
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Like, you go in the building and it's the exact same thing. You got the guy down there who like farts on you and spins around.
Oh yeah,
I
forgot about
panda who spins around. Yeah.
I forgot about the
And
the
it's the
fart
same.
boost.
The only thing it's kind of like a mirror image though. Like it's a little bit like one thing is on the other side, but they're the same exact thing. Yeah. So.
All right, so we are starting to come down to the wire on the city series, though. Well, not the wire. We're getting there.
We have like 10 weeks left.
Something
That's
like
not very
that.
long. Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, no, but it'll feel like it because that's 10 weeks.
Are we still gonna do? Well, we don't know what we're gonna do next.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't really know. We kicked some ideas around, but we've yet to decide on anything. WoW news?
Wow news. Let's go.
Time for WoW News. Motherfuckers.
Okay, so I'd wager there are some people out there who didn't know 9.2.7 was even going to be a thing, but it launches on Tuesday, August 16th, so it might already be up by the time you listen. That's in NA. In the EU, it comes out the 17th because their resets are on Wednesdays, which is weird. But some things that are coming in that, there's region-wide commodities on the auction house, like gems, herbs, flasks, things like that. But very important, things like armor and weapons and shit like that, still realm specific. And I think that is also for the legendary base pieces. So yeah. And arguably more exciting, at least to me, is the auction house is now available in the, well, not now, but will be available on Tuesday in the WoW Companion app.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So you could play the auction house at work if you want.
Or taking a shit. You could.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. It is what it is.
So it used to be in the Companion app. It used to be available, but it was a little clunky, didn't work right, so they took it away. But now it's coming back, and there is, in the notes, there is a link to a few articles, a couple from Wowhead, one from the actual World of Warcraft website. Check them out, because it details a little more what that app is going to look like, and I'm thrilled for that. It's very important to point out that any auctions you have listed will be automatically canceled when maintenance starts on Tuesday the 16th. And speaking of, I noticed right before we sat down to record that it is for the 3rd week in a row extended maintenance expected. And a little annoyed about that because I have Tuesday off of work. It would have been nice to play. But I guess if they're deploying a new patch, it's sort of expected. I don't know.
I'm more disappointed in the fact that you mentioned clunky and taking a shit at the same time. I'm just saying.
If I can't I
Listen.
can't grunt out a few and then it's like you know?
Oh, that was more than I expected, Wooly. you surpass my expectations of friendship every week.
In a related story, that shot turns out to have been pretty strong.
Good. All right.
So moving on to a sad thing that I want to mention. Travis Day, a former Blizzard developer, he worked on World of Warcraft, Diablo 3, StarCraft, and several other things, has sadly passed away. I'm not totally positive what was the cause of death, but I don't think that's nearly as important as how he lived. So people be like, well, Blizzard's a big company. Are you going to mention everybody? Well, no, but this guy, I've never heard of him before, but it's clear how wide his influence net was cast. He had also been known as Dalaran, and he's the one who showed way back in the day in actual World of Warcraft original beta, the warriors were actually a huge force to be reckoned with, and people thought they were kind of a lame, do-nothing, weak class. And he's like, no, you're not doing it right. And it just, man, I cannot.
He was a huge influence on the warrior class and just his friendliness online too, on Twitter. Like, he's a very nice guy. Definitely have to give our condolences to his family and his loved ones, because not only as a warrior, not only in WoW, but just as a person, he was a very nice person. So.
And his brother Morgan is currently employed with Blizzard as well. I tend not to like to compare people to their siblings or mention people when I bring up their siblings, because I feel it's important for people's identity to be their own. But how often do you have a pair of siblings who work at the same game company and are both that well known?
That is pretty rad.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Thank you for mentioning that. I was like, wait, Morgan Day's his brother, right? And then I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you make a good point. Yeah.
So,
Well, it only speaks to how amazing they were, obviously, because they both worked for the same place. So.
Yeah. So our best to Morgan and to the rest of Travis's family and all friends and all community who feel his loss. I didn't really know much about him, but in reading about him to get these notes together, I saw just how influential he was, and that's rare that somebody comes along and has that big of an effect. So rest in peace.
And as if I can just butt in, as someone who's lost a brother, like, I'll just give like a huge shout out to Morgan Day. It's not like he listens to this show, but as someone who's lost a brother, that pain is different. Like, every time you mourn someone, every time you lose someone, it's a little different. It could be a parent or a pet, God forbid, like any of these things. I don't want to say what could happen to someone else. You know what I mean? But as someone who's actually lost their brother, it's a specific pain. So I'm sending healing thoughts to Morgan and all of the rest of that family. That's pretty rough.
Yeah. So yeah, rest in peace, Travis Day, 41 years old. We're gonna do a very short moment of silence here, and then move on to the question of the week. All right, that was only 5 seconds, but also this is a podcast. We have to keep the show rolling. So let's move on to the question of the week here.
Question, above, the week.
Here we are. question of the week territory. And we had asked, which zone would you most love to live in? We got several answers, and this time all our answers came from Discord. And by several, I mean we got 4, but that's fine. Shantyman says, gotta go with Red Ridge Mountains for my live-in zone. Beautiful lake to go fishing at, small town vibes, and forest areas. Actually reminds me a bit of Door County. Now, not everybody's gonna get that. Door County is in Wisconsin here. It is a bit of a vacation destination for people. It's somewhere people go to just, spend their summers, basically.
I've seen Shanty's pictures of that place, and it looks really amazing. So that's in Wisconsin, right?
Right.
By you?
And
Or-
it's a very good representation of why I refer to Wisconsin as the grizzly lands of Wisconsin. It is a very beautifully forested state, and Door County is no exception, and it's right on Lake Michigan, so you got that huge view of the lake. Oh my God, I think I'm becoming old.
You just want to go camp. You know
love
what? You
camping.
guys, I love camping too. As you guys get closer up towards Canada, so like I'm in Chicago and you guys are right north of me, but as you travel north through Wisconsin, it gets increasingly forested. Like Chicago is not forested like that. There's some places we have like forest reserves and things like that, but it's not the same as when you get to Wisconsin. I don't know if it's because you're moving farther north and the trees are just better up there, but yeah, that was amazing, Shanty. So Fleecy the Flurpy,
Not
who I
calling
have
him
yet-
Daddy Pudding. It's not happening.
Okay, don't I have yet to meet the illustrious Fleecy the Flurpy. He says, if you ain't living in Grizzly Hills, then fuck you, but in a nice way. And that sounds like my kind of dude. I love Grizzly Hills. It's true. We were just talking about it. The Grizzly Lands, the trees, the music. How can you not want to be there? It was hard for me not to pick that zone because I knew everyone was gonna pick it.
And what's funny about that is, like, I remember when Wrath came out and everybody was talking about how much they loved Grizzly Hills as a zone. And I was just want to be like, this is kind of like the state I live in.
That's so funny.
Except maybe a little more hilly.
At the time, like when Wrath came out, I was living in California, so like I gravitated toward places like Grizzly Hills. Like, what? There's like snow and trees. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I grew up in San Diego. It was like flat beach, palm trees. Like, probably a place IRL everyone would want to live is San Diego. But Grizzly Hills was just, I was like, what? This place? These places? Yeah, I wanted to go there big time. So I get it.
Dax says, Dun Moreau for me. Something about the snowy mountains and then walking into Iron Forge in the mountainside feels like a cozy home. Yeah, I could get behind that.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Dax. That's a good answer. And then Tajula says, mine would be Azure Mist Isle. I love that zone. The atmosphere is just so peaceful and beautiful. And that's true. It is very green and, the big moths, I guess. There's a lot of moths.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of moths, but
It's a very underappreciated zone.
it really is. Yeah, no, I appreciate it too.
So we have a new question for next time. And Gershom, I think this was your idea, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So you want to read out what the question's going to be?
Sure. So we have a new question, Swingers. If you were to have a birthday party for your main, what would it look like? And we want to hear it all. Where's it at? What you gonna eat? What you gonna drink? What are you doing? We just want to know about a birthday party for your main. And you can answer on thrallsballs.com in the Discord. You could send us an email right at thrallsballspod.com.
thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com.
There you go. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
You could
hooked
also
me up.
answer on Twitter at thrallsballspod.
Boom.
I really love this idea because it's like, I want to add to it, what would you get them for their birthday present too? Like,
Oh, Lord.
if you're not inserting yourself as your main being you, if you are throwing the party for your main, you're showing up, it's their party, you're just there. What are you getting them?
Did you just say inserting yourself and
Yep.
party in the same sentence?
I sure did.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. Thrall's Balls Draft. Thrall's Balls Draft.
Draft.
Thralls, balls, draft, everybody.
Everybody. So last time, similar to the question, we drafted the best zones to live in, and Bent and myself tied for first, followed by Gershom. That doesn't really change that doesn't really affect much of what the order is going to be here, because either way, we're just going to go back and forth because it's just the two of us. So we are going to draft our top 5 real-life restaurants we would like to see referenced in-game. So without further dudes, Gershom, what's your first choice?
I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna win right now. Dunkin' Do's Nuts instead of Dunkin' Donuts. Get it?
Yeah,
No?
I'm typing it. I'm trying to figure out how to spell that.
Dunkin' Do's Nuts in your mouth or in your coffee. You know, whatever. It works.
I'm trying to figure. I feel like that would not be out of place in like Undermine or somewhere that a lot of goblins hang out.
So I know we're recording right now. This is like, we should not be talking about this stuff on the air, but I was assuming that we would take the name of the restaurants and make them like sort of WoW related or funny.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's
All
part
right.
of it. But also,
So Dunkin',
like, it's a reference you want to see in the game, so why not?
yeah, so Dunkin' Do's Nuts in your coffee or your mouth.
Hilarious. And
There
like,
we
you
go.
could even take it like in a hardware direction. Like, what? We meant nuts like the hardware, like the tool.
I would not want to have a bunch of metal bits in my coffee. Oh, maybe. I don't
I've had
know.
that happen. It's not fun. I want to see a restaurant added at either end of the Deep Run tram, still underground, but you know, you just got out of the tram, you're like, oh fuck, I'm hungry. You waddle on over to the wall and you order a sandwich from the Deep Run tramway, or just tramway. It's Subway in the game.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm here for it.
All right,
You
so,
might have just won too.
and I don't know about that. I don't have any other choices. I'm going to be making it up as I go. Since we're just going back and forth, we're not going to do the snake draft style. So then what's your next one?
All right. So considering that all the food is going to be made in the mall and it's going to be made by brokers, I'm going with Taco Hell.
Okay, you won. That's awesome. Taco Hell. I feel like the bathrooms at Taco Bell should be labeled Taco Hell because that's... Never mind. You know.
I would just rather wait until I got home.
Diarrhea.
Ew.
All right, so my second one, I remember how I said I'm making this up as we go.
Yes.
Want to see, I mean, there's got to be like a mix something, right? So how about in Orgrimmar, we have McWarchiefs, and it tried to get Garrosh tried to shut it down because he thought it was disrespectful, but you know, they came back up after he was gone. McWarchiefs. There we go. Go
I like it.
Go get yourself
love
a big whack at McWarchiefs.
Instead of a Big Mac, does it have bread in the middle, or maybe just like a piece of like night elf or something? I don't know.
Yeah, no, this McWarchiefs goes hard. Instead of bread, it's just gnome ears.
God, that's terrifying.
Oh my god, we might
I
be.
love it.
The horde might be savages, but
All right. Speaking of horde savages, I'm gonna go with Orgrimmar Garden instead of Olive Garden.
Aha!
And actually, Abby made that up. My oldest made that up.
I like
She was
it.
like, "Come on, Mom, Orgrimmar Garden, come on." But instead of It's so weird though because like you don't imagine the horde eating like pasta and salad and soup. So I don't know what they're eating, mud or meat. You hear her in the background?
Eating mud pit.
She said eating. They're eating in a mud pit. All right. Well, Orga Garden at the mud
Alright.
pit. There we go.
She said what? They're eating Alliance?
They're eating Alliance characters who fell down because they were too weak and they got killed by the horde. That's what
All
she said.
right. Well.
Yep.
We
That's
are
my
kind of
9-year-old,
shitting on the
everybody.
Alliance here. For the
That's
fucking...
my 9-year-old,
Oh,
everybody.
have your kids say for the horde. I want to hear her say for the horde. Do it. No?
Right now.
Do it.
Go.
Hell yeah.
There she is. That's my girl.
Okay. So my next pick just kind of came to me. I want like an ice cream shop in Ardenweald run by Lady Moonberry called...
Oh, no.
No, it's pretty innocent. Fairy Queen.
Instead of Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
I told you I love this draft idea. When you DM me, I was like, this is hard. And we're going to run
Fairy
with this.
Queen.
I love it.
All right, your fourth one. We're getting down to the end here.
Yeah, we're almost done. I have 2 more choices. So, because trolls enjoy fish so much, they do enjoy fishing and they do eat a lot of fish dishes. I'm going to go with Long Gin Silvers. Did you guys have Long John Silvers out here?
Oh,
There
yeah.
was like a... Okay. There was a place in California called Long John Silvers that was like fish. So I'm going to go with Long Gin Silvers.
I also wondered if you were going to say... I figured out where you were going with that. I wondered if you were going to call it Long Mon Silvers, but that might be telling the line. I think you got it a little better.
Yeah, Long Mon Silvers.
All right. What if I think of a fancier one? Because I've just been basically going with fast food. So...
Me too. Just pretty much.
Applebees. What could I make Applebees into? Okay. All right. So this would have to be in the Barrens because this joke wouldn't fit anywhere else, but it also wouldn't ever show up in the game. We're going to put an Applebee's in the Barrens, and we're just going to call it Fapplebees.
I thought you were going to say like apple fleas.
Nope.
Like, I don't know.
Nope. The Barrens is the wretched hive of scum and villainy of all chat. So that sort of joke would be, well, okay, not the current Barrens, the old Barrens, but still. Fapplebees is in
like
the
Chuck Norris Barons trade
Yes.
chat. Yes.
100%. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh God, we are down to the 5th choice already.
Yeah, we're done.
So what is
I'm
your
done.
last one?
All right, Direhorn Steakhouse instead of Longhorn Steakhouse.
Oh, that's perfect. Shit. Okay. There is a wonderful little restaurant that I love because it's Mongolian stir fry. There's a lot of Mongolian stir fry places, but the one I'm thinking of specifically is, I think it's called Hunan. So,
Is it like the one at the mall where they throw everything on the hot table and like
Yeah.
stir it around? Yeah,
it's
I love
fucking
that place.
amazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call it Yulan Stir Fry. That might actually already be in the game, but this way it is a reference to Hunan. Or am I thinking Huhat? Fuck my life.
I made a very distinct decision not to go with like the pan Asian food because that's actually my favorite culture of food. Like if you wanted me to get takeout, it's gonna be like Kung Pao shrimp every time. Like that's just what I like to get. So I stayed away from that on the draft. Just I don't know. I just didn't feel like dealing with it, but
I'm
yeah.
actually gonna change that because I feel like Yulan Stir Fry might already be a thing. This will fit a little better. It's technically still fast food, but Pandaren Express.
Oh God, Jesus.
All
right. Talk about a given. There you go.
So
Pandaren
there's our
Express.
5 choices. Gershom, you had Dunkin' Donuts, Taco Hell, Orgric Garden, Long Gin Silvers, and Direhorn Steakhouse, which that is the best. That is such good wordplay. I love it. I have Tramway, McWarchiefs, Fairy Queen, Fapplebees, and Pandaren Express. So
the Fapplebees still has me laughing.
Fapplebees. Okay, you know what? I don't normally like to make the title of the episode like a choice from the draft, but
Fapplebees.
it's the episode title.
It's a thing now.
And people are gonna be like, all right, now it makes sense. So those are our 5 choices. Between the 2 of us, who do you all think won that draft? You can go ahead and vote in the link in the show notes. You can find it on Twitter, or, at ThrallsBallsPod. Or you can find it in Discord by going to thrallsballs.com. So, final thoughts?
Ubersheets.com, 20% off your takeout order. There we go. Yeah.
Did you just read that off a flyer or something?
Nope. Just totally made it out of my holding head.
Okay. Holding head. I like it. I guess my final thought would be, let's bring some positivity back into the game. Too many people are too mean to each other. So we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. You can follow us on Twitter at ThrallsBallsPod. You can follow me on Twitter at Woolly08. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom, Gershom. Bentolis is at Bentolis_outlaw. You can go ahead and email us with any questions, feedback, anything like that. thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. Go ahead and leave us a review on the podcast directory at bonusroll.gg, and we'll teabag you and read it on the show. You can join Discord by going to thrallsballs.com, and it'll yeet you right into the server. All right, guys. Bye. We love you. Be good.
Have a beautiful day, swingers.
Fuck yeah.